Two-finger NQ on the 35.
Welcome aboard, everyone. What exactly is ALGO, and why do our traders absolutely love it? Michael Othrow. Are you ready? Indeed. What are we, middle of the week? Is it Wednesday? All right, let's get to it. We're gonna go through our checklist here this morning. We got to get that pretty quick here because I am running a little late here this morning. Got a lot happening here with the fam and things. We had a champion last night in the Pinewood Derby. That was fun with the little guy. So we had a good time yesterday with all that stuff. But let's see, we're back to business here this morning. Let's see, I need to go to this screen, I believe, and we'll pull up our pre-market checklist. There we go. I'll also type exclamation mark checklist. So if you ever want to get that checklist going there in the morning before I get here, which I would recommend, go ahead and get to that checklist before I'm here in the mornings, just in case. So ISP, we're connected. Broker feeds, good to go. Just got connected up there a moment ago. What day of the week is it? Double check me on this. It is Wednesday, right? Sometimes I lose track of days. It is Wednesday. Current time 9:18. So a little less than 15 minutes before the open. We'd like to normally get here a little bit earlier than that to just kind of get things settled in. You don't want to be rushing into it at the same time. ALGO does kind of make things elusively easy. We'll talk about the hard day yesterday. That explosive up move there in the morning. I want to walk through how to avoid situations like that here this morning to start. It's real simple, actually. Just don't trade against the nerd. Like, if you take anything away from what we're talking about here today, just one thing, do yourself a favor. Just do not trade against the nerd. What am I talking about? I'm going to hop up here to the top left here while we're talking about this because I think it's that important right here. Just if you want to stay on sides with things, just don't trade against this. And if you want to start, don't trade against the arrow. That's it. This is the high time frame filter. If you just literally do not play against this, do you hear what I'm saying? If you hear what I'm saying, help me out. Help yourself out. Type a 1 in the chat to understand. This is your primary filter. This is the NASDAQ, the ES, the RTY, and the Dow. If all 4 of those are going against you, it could be a major problem, okay? Some outlying event, which is like what happened yesterday. I did, thank goodness, came away with a $900 yesterday, closed out as it did come back to my position, but do not get yourself in positions like that. And it is as simple as do not trade against this. Even if you're a bear like me and the market is long, just right here. If it's sitting there on the right, don't take shorts. And vice versa. If it is red and you are trying to get along, just do yourself the favor. If you simply stay on sides with the nerd, you will avoid big drawdown scenarios. You hearing me on that? Type me a 1, 2 if you're new, 3 if you're still just here to troll me. That's okay too. I'll pray for you. Let's get through this checklist here. FOMC. I think it actually might be FOMC. Is it a FOMC Wednesday? I'm going to go to news. Speaking of things we need to get online, I'm going to turn Financial Juice on here this morning so we'll hear the news chatter. I'm going up to the top. Today is the 22nd. Do we have 2 p.m. FOMC on a Wednesday? Typically on a Wednesday. Double checking. Turn 1 o'clock. 20-year bond auction. I do not see a 2 o'clock. So, not an FOMC Wednesday, correct? If it is, FOMC rules apply. I would play toward the golden ropes.
It says, I doubt we'll have clarity on the Iran war
but
by
if you
next
guys
week.
see something I don't, currently looking at the list, I don't see a 2 p.m. FOMC. So I do not believe this is an FOMC Wednesday, so we don't have to worry about that for right now, but correct me if I'm wrong on that. FOMC, we have checked. Holidays, no holidays this week. Earnings, we did see that earnings list there this morning from Winner posted it there in the chat. Looks like before the close, AT&T, GE, CME this morning. Interesting. After the close, though, it's a Tesla. Okay, that's a big name. We do have aftermarket Tesla event. That could increase volatility here today. Have some airlines. Okay, big name there that I see. I see IBM and Tesla. After hours, they're into the close. So end of day traders, if you're going to be trading in the afternoon, be aware of that after the close there about 4:20. After the close, they'll be releasing Tesla news. We'll be watching that. Let's go for the gears. I've got 4s down here below that I can see, but I'll mainly be on the 5s right now. Volatility has been very high, big moves. So I am adjusted on my gearing for currently trading NASDAQ. So gear 1, NASDAQ, gear 2, I am on 5s and 4s for my lowest entry time frames. That is a little bit higher than the kind of the standard issue stuff because, well, we just get bigger plays. And there's bigger moves right now with the volatility. Speaking of volatility, VIX, yes, we're really high. I'm going to speed through this. We got 7 minutes to the US Open here. Contract dates, we don't have any rollovers. Wave ranges, I believe I set that yesterday, 35. ATM selected. Right now I'll be on the none open-sided so that I can take those bigger moves, because right now we're in kind of scenarios where we're expecting bigger moves, so I'm not running with ATM targeting. I am exiting on my own. On the 5s, I'm looking for 35 and 50 for my target 1, target 2. 35 ticks for target 1, 50 ticks for target 2 is what you will see me mostly trading here this morning off of the 5s and 4s. And runners, of course. So runner, how do I handle a runner? Runners are going to hold to the opposing signal. I'm going to hold until I see if I'm in a green. I'm going to be holding until I see a red dot. If I am in short on a red, I will be holding until I see a green anything. Dot, PRZ, cross, any opposite color event. That will be my runner target. Make sense? Audio box, it's on. Speedometer on. MACV Ultimate, we just talked about that. That is the nerd. MACV Ultimate is also called the nerd. You'll hear me use those synonymously and interchangeably for the nerd. NASDAQ, ES, RTY, and the Dow. The P&L cadence. Well, we just kind of had, I mean, technically speaking, yesterday, I would consider yesterday a red day. I'm actually happy for that. Now knowing that we're due for an easy day any moment. Maybe today. So the P&L cadence is actually now kind of working in my favor. Distractions. I think we're clear of all that. I don't have any mental distractions. Yesterday, I definitely had mental distractions because I needed to get out. I was working with my son on some Pinewood Derby action, getting those wheels to get to, I mean, from what I understand, you know, of course, the interwebs are a beautiful thing these days. Yes, you can get all kinds of information. I learned how to take a Pinewood Derby to #1, and apparently if you get the wheels to 15 to 18 seconds, you have a winning car, right? So graphiting the wheels and all that kind of whatnot, using the old pencil trick that I used to do when I was a kid. Fun times. So that was my distraction. I think yesterday, today, I don't have any well, actually I kind of do. Got a meeting with Google later today. And I think I got a few other things on the menu here today. So I do have some distractions that will come into things. So this morning I do want to be early in, early out. I want to adhere to my standard practice of 5 trades. So here's my 5 trade layout. This is the electronic version of this. We also did go ahead and extend that offer to the end of the month there. Didn't have time to update the website yesterday. Just really got into Pinewood Derby stuff with the little guy, and we're a little short-staffed. Some people don't like my opinions on, or I mean, quite frankly, my facts on the fact that you don't live on a ball. And so some people take that very directly, and they also don't believe that. I mean, I got a lot of things. I just like the truth. I just really like the truth. And when I discover the truth, I cannot help but share it. And if you're not there yet and you're angry about it, some people are like, you know what, I don't want to be friends with you anymore, including staff members that also want to possibly leave because of their philosophical beliefs that are contradictory to what you have revealed. And some people are like, if you don't agree with me, then I can't play with you. So I'm taking my toys and leaving. We have had a little bit of that recently. So anyhow, short-staffed, but that's okay. We'll continue to move on. And thanks for your patience while we are working through a couple of those things. Let's go through. We got NT8 sounds. I can hear audio box clearly. Everything is good there. Music level, I think we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and reset it to the beginning. And speaking of the beginning, we are beginning here in about 2 minutes 30 seconds. Is the coffee warm? Let's try it. It's almost right. In fact, I'm gonna put about 30 seconds of heat on this coffee, if you'll allow me. Pop out chat here. I'm sorry, I just don't believe in NASA. I mean, I've seen too much fakery. Okay, if you still believe in the moon landing, like I believe you. Okay, listen, I'm gonna stop saying I think you have a mental disorder, but you know, cognitive dissonance is real. All right, you get it. It's hard to. I know, bro. It was hard for me too. I tried to disprove it. But ultimately I ended up just proving that it was. So, you know, if you don't like it and you're mad about it, like, ask yourself why you're mad about it. Let's see. I was going to get the text on screen here for us. We can still be friends. We don't have to agree on absolutely everything, but we can still be friends. Unless you're just an unfriendly person, which, you know what's funny? It's revealed a lot of things about a lot of people to me. So I'm actually grateful for that. Sad that I have lost friends and family members, quite frankly, over my understandings. No, I don't believe in Artemis. No, I don't believe that they went through. And no, I've seen too many green screens. I've seen too many harnesses, and I get it. Most people don't have time to look for it. We're too busy, busy, being under Satan joke, because we're so gotta do work, gotta get to work. Hopefully we can make that easier for you. Hopefully you can just come over here, press some buttons, and the money pops out. Give you a little financial freedom. That's what I hope for you. So that maybe you can do a little research. You might come to the same conclusion I do, because I have just, when you see too many things, too many green screens, too many blue screens, too many fake CGI pictures of satellites, and then when you figure out that when you see how fast 17,000 miles per hour is, and then they tell you that they went at 25,000 miles per hour, and then this thing lands in the water with no steam, and the CGI parachutes and everything else. I'm like, folks, if you listen, you're a grown ass adult. Like, what is your problem? No offense, like, but seriously, being a grown adult and believing in Santa Claus and NASA at the same time, like, I don't know what we got going on there, but that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, that's okay. Don't get mad about it. I'm not going to continue to call you stupid, although I think you're stupid, but I won't call it to your face, okay?
10 seconds.
All right, 10 seconds till the U.S. Open. Let's go. I was going to reheat that coffee, but, you know, instead I decided to run my rant on, you know, reasons people have left me. But I think that also kind of proves my point of, you know, it's not very intelligent, because literally you can cut off 10-year friendships and family relationships because of a belief like that. A little bit insane. And it's like, you know what, if you genuinely cared that I knew the truth that you believe was the case, then wouldn't you actually be more like, man, you know, Vinny, I feel bad for you. Like, I'm going to hang out here and I'm going to help you anyways. And I'm going to, you know, try to make sure that you know the truth. Unlike me, who I want you to know the truth. I'm going to hit this enigma here. I know it's in the first 5 minutes. It's a little bit dangerous here, and I'm going against the nerd. I just told you guys don't do this. We're going to come back here. I'm going to take half here. I'm half as confident in this position. I have a red arrow. I do not have the nerd with me, but I've got a beautiful enigma here at 9:30, hoping they don't just decide to go one of those crazy launch events here. Speaking of launches, let's see if we can get 35 ticks here out of the boss. There's 40, and I literally couldn't press the button fast enough. I'm going to add to my position there. Man, they hit my target and bounced. Let's see if they're going to give me it again, or if I'm going to be in for a loss like a boss here. I'm going to press F6 here so I can see visually where the stop is located. Stop is at the white line. I saw 40 again. Zeus on the red dot. Don't crack that dot. Shoot. Okay, dot did not hold. Can you come down for me one more time? There's the stop line there at the white line there. We are in that first 5 minutes. Generally, this is that area where things are whippy. We have a super AO on the 4s down below me. I would like to add to my position here. Zeus, add on cross. And I'll take half.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 4.
Double cross. There's an enigma on the 4s. $20 ticks there. 28, 35, and 50 bag. Let's go. 5K on trade number 1 off of the enigma. A little bit of work there for it, but that's where it began. And down here on the bottom left, I also had the enigma. Almost a one and done there on the morning. 5K on trade number 1. Let's pull it over. Click that button there. Let's get the checklist back off the screen there. And there we go. So, whoops. Trying to click in the wrong place there. All right, trade number 1.
Divergence of NQ on the 9.
700. I told you we were kind of due for an easy day. There it was. And there it was. I mean, that wasn't too tricky. It got tricky. But man, that's good speed. We got good speed. What do I mean by good speed? Top left up here is going to show the goods, right? We had great speed in there. It was basically a textbook enigma style play right there. Yeah, we popped up right after it, but then we stayed underneath it all the way through. Could have held it out a little bit longer, but I'll tell you, for having been, speaking of distractions, I'm sitting there thinking about obviously the things we just were chatting about just a moment ago, and I kind of wanted a warm cup of joe. I did want to like the moment to go and eat up my cup of joe, but okay, I got a red dot right here. Going to see if we can add on that on the 4s down below. Let's see, top of the channel. It could be the trap down below. Oftentimes they don't like to 2-tap anymore. Now they basically kind of V up everything, so you have to be very careful lately in this environment. I'm going to go ahead and pull half there as we come back to my POE. see if I'm going to get anything out of that into that red zone. All right, we're pulling off in the red zone there. I've got a 6.4 right there. Let's see, that shark would be about 100 ticks on 3 contracts. Are we going to get into that shark? We're at 75 ticks. Here's king timing. Drop it. Oh, don't make me pay for it. Okay, I'm going to add a stop here. I'm going to stick it right here because it could snap right here. We could snap. Okay, we got an HMD on the lower time frame. We got a red dot right here. Hopefully we get that drop. Stop above that dot potentially. Yeah, I'm going to put it right back behind the dot now. All right, if we start to pop, I'll take it right there. Would like to see the drop, but I'll put a stop there, hard stop above it. There's a green dot down below, 66 ticks there. There's an HMD. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, I said HMD. That is a power headshot that snapped it up there. All right, didn't get too much more out of it. 300 bucks or so. Could have gotten more, but green dot showed up there. And again, we take what the market hands us.
Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5.
Oof. Okay, so I'm going to control R here. Remove all drawing objects. Clear the deck for the day. Same thing down below. All right. We are on the flat here, so be careful. Yeah, very flat in there. I see a little two-tooth jagged in there, but not enough to write home about. Let's just listen in for audio box here. Let's see if they'll push it outside the fiddle zone. That'll be some of the better players are going to be outside that fiddle zone area there after kind of this flatness. Currently still on moderate buy on the nerd. We do have an Enigma that just came in down here on the 4s, so I am thinking about it. I'm going to go ahead and toe in the water here. I've got an Enigma 13.7 on the bottom left here, but that is going to be tricky. I'm going to add a hard stop above the Enigma right here. We pop up here. I'm just going to take the loss here, but I'm letting this Enigma potential play. We have a ready DD right here as well. Let's see if we're going to get that drop or if we're going to get a little pop up here. I'll stop out right back behind that Enigma if we do. Yep. Okay. Now we're pushing up into it. Tap the stop. 2 try rule. You're right here if we come back through it, but I'm hearing popcorn on the tape. There's a super AO. Back behind an Enigma, I'm hearing buyers. I want to hear them step off the tape before I take that. That is a power headshot now. Super power headshot. Going to go for it. Just popped to the stop there. I need to add a stop right there, back behind the dot. Again, I'm not going to be giving up a lot here, but I'm giving it the try, giving it the attempt. Stop behind the dot. We'll see if that is going to be the drop or not. There we go. That's a 50 cent. I'll go ahead and take half right there. I would like 35 ticks, but I will take it. I'm going to hit my lock in. I'll lock in the rest. Oops, can't do that because I've got 12 there. And we're getting a drop. There's 60. I'll go ahead and pull it right there. Target 1, target 2. Again, against that favorable direction, which is was green there. I will take a target 1, target 2 to lock it through. Here we go. Is it going to keep going into the diamond? It did. So that was, I mean, pretty easy power headshot. I mean, super power headshot. Why is it super? Because it had a ready DD. So proper terminology for this one would be super. Let's start with
Fox News
caps here. Super because it's ready DD.
Power plants. If you
power because it is a O cross, not a white cross headshot. So again, we are stacking confluences here. If you don't know kind of what we're doing, we just stack confluences on the screen. Hopefully, most of the time in the direction of the nerd. Now, if we're going to go against the nerd, I need to be thinking target 1, target 2. Don't be trying to hit home runs. If you are in the direction of the nerd, then perhaps we can. So right now, bring this down here. You saw we've been on moderate buy. So if this is saying long, and if I'm going to take a perfect play short, like a super power headshot, then I need to be thinking T1. That's it. I really should only be thinking T1. If I'm going to, okay, maybe T2. And that's maybe. Does everybody understand this? If you understand this concept, if I'm going to go against the favorable, the main direction, I don't just kind of, maybe a little tap, right? I'm taking a little tap. Taking a little scalp. If I'm going against, if you get that, understand the concept, type of 1. 2, if you're new, but I hope now you also see what we're doing. Okay, make sense? Super power headshot. So even though that was a perfect play, I'd be like, okay, well, you know, how come you didn't get more out of that trade? Because I'm happy to get in my case, I told you this morning, target 1, target 2 is 35 ticks for target 1 here on the size that I'm on the 4s and the 5s. I'm looking for 35 ticks for target 1, 50 ticks for target 2. I did get both of those out of this play. There was even more. I mean, technically speaking, the whole drop was, you know, yes, it was 109 ticks. We're like, well, how come you're gonna get the whole 109 ticks? Again, we're going against favorable direction here. You need to be cautious and careful. Okay, you do not want to get offsides on scenarios. Just, you know, you've been around the markets for a length of time, you know what I'm talking about, right? Let's see, that beautiful Enigma back there, how far did that go? That Enigma called 195 ticks over there for that dropout on the Enigma. Absolutely love the Enigmas. People ask all the time, you know, they love to say, well, what's your favorite play? What do you do? What would you not do without? I would not do without the Enigma. Now that I have it, I would never go without the Enigma. Number 2, probably Super AO. If you had to, you know, say, hey, Vinny, if you only had 2 things to go in the woods with, you know, that whole concept, give me the Enigmas and give me the Super AOs, right? I can literally just make a living off of that. Now, I would like to know the direction of the nerd, but I could probably kind of try to figure that out from a higher time frame by just looking at it. So if you give me a higher time frame for a bias and a direction, and then I'm taking Super AOs and Enigmas, I would do that. But at the same time, I would miss out on power headshots like this one. Like that was a power headshot. Well, maybe not. Look, there was actually a Super AO there, right? Super AO plus the dot, so it makes it a headshot. Otherwise, this would be a Super AO short right there. So I would, you know, I'd be game for that. And they give you pretty easy stop outs. So how do you figure your stop? Stops are behind dots, boxes, and crosses. So every dot, put a stop behind it. Every cross, put a stop behind it. In the ready DD scenario, it's a little bit larger of a stop, but stop going behind ready DD. This is a double ready DD scenario here. You can short on the scenario like this where the ready DDs are super close together like this. Stop goes literally above the text right there. Okay, dot box cross. I consider this a little box. Stop above the box, makes sense. Behind the dot, makes sense. Behind the cross, on this case, if you're going to do PRZ cross short right there and grab it for a 20 bag, stop behind the cross, dot box cross, right? Just write it down. Dot box cross. On occasion, there's a triangle, okay? And that might be divergence. If you're going to fire in on a divergence, you don't see me play off divergent plays much unless it's a higher time frame. And on a higher time frame, I'm still looking for a lower time frame entry. But we'll go up here to the top left and up here. Dot box cross, so basically any shape, right? Put your stop behind the shape. So that is a divergence. So you would be putting the stop behind the triangle in that case. So dot box cross. I just like to say dot box cross. Triangle just doesn't fit really well, honestly. But anyway, you get the point, yeah? You draw a box around your triangle. How about that? Oh, you know I want to short that. You know I want to short that. That is a double ready DD. All right, I'm gonna toe in. Are we neutral? We're neutral. Okay. We don't have red yet, but that is a double ready DD here. Stop needs to be up above that double ready DD. I'd prefer not to have to deal with that, but just knowing that this gets invalidated right up there. This is the second set of ready DDs here in a row. If I hear sellers, I will add to my position. Listening.
Harmonic on the 5. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 4. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 5. Alpha Omega up NQ on the 6.
Add on cross. Stop above the cross now. Okay, it popped the cross. So technically speaking, This is not a valid play now. It has been invalidated by popping the top of that cross here. If we were going to continue on, I would want it to really stay under that cross. They are floating it. A little bit dangerous here. Are we going to get it? Hearing those buyers step in here. We're in neutral, but it feels like they're about to shift back to green. We tapped red here just for a moment, and I really got my hopes up that we might get that continuation. But right now, they're currently neutral, and I'm hearing buyers on the tape. That's not great. I'm going to pull half here. I am half as confident that we get this here right now. I need to hear sellers. If I hear sellers on the tape, then I can kind of get going with it. But start pairing that now that they're floating it next to this. Like, I really wanted to see reaction at this. Now, if I get a triple crown after, tap 1, tap 2, tap 3, and we start to drop, I'm in. There's a cross.
Tasnim
like
saying
that
that
I'm
Iran has not yet decided to hold talks on Friday.
Okay, we have we've got chatter.
This is coming after the news
chatter.
article citing Trump as saying that Iran talks
right
are
here.
possible as soon as Friday. Tasnim, citing Iran in response, said that Iran has not yet decided to hold talks on Friday.
They seem to be taking any news event and pressing the buy button lately. So with the macro trend there, this could be working against me here. Let's see. Gonna stay in this ready to D zone. It's the second set here.
Two-finger NQ on the 35.
Okay, there they go. They're on the run. Bummer.
Down NQ on the 4.
King timing.
NQ on the 9.
6.3 on the 4s. Add on the Seuss. We have a 6.3 down below. Might help me out. Right here on the 4s. Nope. Stop behind the cross, so that has been invalidated as well. There's an 8 and a 6.3 up top.
So White House to Fox News say Trump extended the Iran ceasefire for 3 to 5 days. So again, this is the White House speaking to Fox, saying that Trump extended
right in the
Iran
middle of a news
ceasefire
scenario.
for 3 to
Unscheduled
5 days.
news. Trump running his mouth. We have a shark. Okay, let me go up top here. Top left. So into a shark, ready DD. See if we have enough for a floating point to get me out. Here's my sellers. All right, I am half as confident in my play. Take half at my POE in neutral territory. Can we go? I don't know if we're gonna go full red here or not. Oh, we are. Beautiful. Can we go red? Can we go red? Yes. Can we go red? Can we go red? Go, 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 go. Come on, nerd. Come on, nerd. Come on, nerd. Come with me. Why is the nerd not changing? Come on now. Come on. All right, I'll close it there. 10K on the day. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's 144 ticks off of the 6.3. Really higher time frame is what came into play there, so I was trying to come up here to show it. Sometimes, like, it's so hard for me to like speak through everything going there, but if you get good at this, you will see these things play and set up, right? Higher time frame opportunity, lower time frame risk entry. Still think you should just go ahead and do what I said earlier, like just go ahead and stop out on a few of those. You come back and you'll hit the big play. When you get there at the same time, you won't be able to get a big stack. So there's that play back and forth as you start to get a sizable account where you have contracts to work with. it can work for you to get these big plays when they kind of allow you to build a position that large. That's a nice little Enigma 17.4 here for a continuation. We pop up here and I get a Seuss. I will add to it. Come back to they just touched my Enigma here. I'm going to toe in the water on it. Touch one. Coming down here, we'll see if we can hit that Enigma target. Stop would be above the Enigma here.
Harmonic NQ on the 4.
Deuce.
So keep in mind, in 10 minutes time now, at the top of the hour, we get the Eurozone Consumer Confidence April flash read. Forecast -17 spot 2 on the prior -16 spot 3. We'd also expect US Treasury Secretary Bessent to testify to Congress, as well as US Trade Representative Greer as well, who's testifying on trade policy.
Yeah, we got 10 minutes till news is basically what they're telling us there. Can we get to the target, please? And almost there. No way, did it miss me by a hair? All right, I'm just gonna pull it. All right, tried to get a little bit more out of it, but look at that. I mean, they literally grazed the target. And listen, don't write off the bulls right now. In this bull market, here's where we're sitting, right? We have Tide has been up and up and up. Yes, Tide is up. It's as simple as somebody actually recommended the other day. So oftentimes I look at the ropes, but they said they like to use the color of the channel. I'm like, you know what? That makes things easier. Just do that. What's the color of the channel? In fact, that kind of tells me I'm going to add the channel on this chart as well. I generally don't do that, but you know what? I was like, you know what? I kind of like that idea. So let's do that. I'm going to go into indicators. And by the way, if you have not installed the latest release, you are going to want to do that. It is awesome. I'm just going to add the channel regulator right here. Double click. And that's it. I think I've got all the settings defaulted pretty good. Yeah. So that's actually pretty easy. I like to do that. So we've got green on the Tide. Wave. We do have red, right? And I kind of estimated that from the morning. So technically we're accurate without it. But you know what? I like that idea. So I'm just going to do that. We're going to save that workspace here. And so now I have my high time frame bias. Two things kind of against each other, which means I can kind of play both directions on high time frame. And we've kind of done that here this morning. As ES points, so NQ goes. You might want to write that down as well. If ES is pointing up, just don't take any shorts. If it's pointing down, don't take any longs. And about it. Not a bad idea. Yeah, somebody else has suggested that in the chat. They're like, they kind of like to use the channel, and I'm like, okay, let's do that. So Tide and Wave. That way, because sometimes you do have to eyeball it. Like, quite frankly, the wave was a little bit tricky here this morning for it. That's why it kind of reminded me. The wave was a little bit flat, so you're kind of like, what do you do? Well, the last leg had been down there this morning, so it was easy for me to get that. But sometimes you're not in the down leg, and you're like, it's kind of neutralish. What should I do? I think the channel regulator does a really good job of that. So, yeah, let's just use that kind of a new thing. It's an old thing, but we're using it in a new way. And we'll just go with what color's the channel. I like it. So yeah, a few Enigma plays there this morning on the 4s. We also had the we had that 6.2 right there on the lower time frame. That one actually came in sooner, and it was easier. Literally shot straight down to its Enigma target there on that one, and it's 35 ticks right now on these. We did have an Enigma to the long side right there, and he almost got to his target.
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 4.
Back behind it. So we would go cadence of 1. Currently on the 4s. So cadence of 1 meaning, so we have had one loser where it did not get to its target and got kind of ripped
1.5%
on the short side, right? So
5% earlier.
Me as a bear in general, I love that I currently kind of have a default bias to the short side. If they give me any reason, aka nerd go red, nerd go neutral, I will take a swipe at a bear play. And what are our plays? Our plays are going to include a structure, a complex structure, hopefully a PRZ, harmonic, or Fibelidot, multi-fib plus Elliott wave in a location for a structure. Then add in an RTOFA event, and I'm going to smash that button. Speaking of smashing that button, this is a Super AO. I'm going to go ahead and give that a go. Here, Super AO, and I have one on the higher, I would say, yeah, slightly higher time frame as well. Again, I know I'm going against the nerd, right? So I'm looking for T1. What am I looking for? 35 ticks, right? I'm not trying to hit a home run here, but looking for a 35 tick play here. That 4.7 came in, kind of spoilered the party. I'm gonna Seuss. Yeah, come in.
It's been 5 minutes time now at the top of the hour.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Eurozone consumer confidence April flash read. Forecast minus
How's my little
17
guy?
spot 2 on the prior minus 16
What
spot
are you doing?
3. We're also expecting testimonies from both U.S.
You wanna
Treasury
play video
Secretary
games?
Bessent, who testifies.
Well, I'm
to
playing a
Congress,
video game. What do you think
as
about
well
this
as
video
Trade
game?
Representative Greer testifying on trade.
You gonna play ALGO box? You want to play on your computer? Oh, okay, okay. Let's talk to mommy about that. Have you even had breakfast yet? Mommy's not cooking? Oh, well. What are we gonna do about that? I should cook? All right. He's saying that I should go get cooked, guys. I take that as a bad sign if I'm trying to hold this position here. We have a green dot here. I'm gonna take half the position. It's a green dot. Think I should take it. And there's a 50 ticker. I'm gonna take it right there. Beautiful. All right, what do you think? High five? You want to sit in my lap? Okay. You want to talk to everybody? Oh.
So we have got the live video for U.S. Treasury
All right,
Secretary
you wanna push the
Bessent's
button? Or
testimony.
is it
It's
me?
on the feed for those interested. Again, due to start.
You want to push the button? Oh my goodness, we are in trouble. Okay. Hold on, let's turn on the light so you can see the buttons. Right here. Okay. So you see these buttons over here? What does that button say? Buy. Wow, you're doing good on your reading. Okay. So that one says buy. What does that one say? Sell. That's right. He's a pro. He's 4. He knows how to read. Absolutely. Just kidding. But he can read the Minecraft button somehow. All right. So we have buy and sell. When you see something red on the screen, you're going to push the red button. If you see something green, you're going to push the green button. Make sense?
We also have the
Think you can do it?
U.S. Trade Representative.
Okay, so we're looking right here. What color is that?
Eastern time as well. Again, they're both on the feed for those interested.
No, that dot. Red? Well, so which one should you push? The red or the green? Okay. Oh, okay. He just pressed the sell button on the Enigma up top. It is technically a play. Let's go up top left. He pressed the red button on the red Enigma. Okay, now press the green button. Yeah. Do it. Hurry. No, push it. Push it. Push it. Oh. You gotta do it fast. Okay, we took a little... We lost on that. You gotta do it fast, buddy. All right, we tried. All right, he made a play there this morning. Should we push it again? Push the red button one more time. Look, it's about to touch the red again. Push the red button. Yep, good job. Okay, now get ready to press the green button. Wait for it. Wait till you see something green on the screen. Okay, watch for green right here. Okay, if you see something green, I want you to push the green button. Okay, think you can do that? Wait. Wait till something green pops up. And then we're going to press the green button. Can you do that? Okay, just wait for it. Wait for it. See something green? Where? Oh, that green line? Yeah, you're probably right. There's a green line there. Probably working against me. Think we should push it? Probably right. Yeah, go ahead and press it. Yeah, let's exit on that position. We have strong buy right here. And we have a green arrow.
For the Eurozone consumer confidence flash. And
we have news coming out in 1 minute. Tell everyone, say, everyone, we have news coming out in 1 minute. Can you say it in the microphone? Like you're making an announcement. You want me to do it? All right, everyone. We have news coming out here in now 40 seconds. Big news event at 10 a.m. Okay, so you don't want to play this game. What game do you want to play?
Harmonic NQ on the 7.
Do I have eat games? Like,
Omega down NQ on the 5.
which one? What's that Eating Planet game?
10 seconds.
What's that game? Save the Planet or something?
Harmonic NQ on the 9.
Eat the Planet. What are these developers coming up with? I have to talk to George. Called Eat the Planet? Weird.
Still waiting on data.
Okay, you want to go play on your computer? You need to go ask. You need to ask Mom.
Divergence down
Pretty sure
NQ on the
you
9.
need to be doing your tablet and some learning stuff before 12 o'clock.
Double delta NQ on the 5.
Okay. High five. Okay, you gonna go do yours or you want to hang out?
Alpha Omega down NQ on the 7.
you want to play the sniffer? Well, not right now. Let's finish up here on our live stream, and we can play later. Okay.
Eurozone consumer confidence.
All right. So
minus
here
20
comes the
spot
news.
6, minus 20 spot 6. Lower than forecast. Minus 17 spot 2.
Okay, we have a 4.7 right here.
Keep in mind,
Let's
we are seeing
see.
a
We're
leg
coming
up
up
in
into the
the
high of day.
S&P
R1
500.
up above
No
us.
reciprocating move in the dollar or oil at the moment.
Harmonic NQ
I
on the
can't
4.
see any headline catalyst for this immediately. We're just keeping our eyes out.
You want to play your tablet? Yes, you can definitely play. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll get it fixed. Go get your tablet. All right. Keep your pants on. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll see you later. Okay, so we're coming up into the bowl touch of the 89. But those are all, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an ignition bar right there. It's top to bottom. I'm sorry, bottom to top, straight up. Right to prior high. Let's see how they react at prior high. Are we going to get a shot here? I got a 10.4 in the lower time frame. I've got my finger over the sell. They have been launching this thing up here. Currently strong buy. R1 just up above us.
We're extending gains here. The Nasdaq is now up 1%. I can't see an immediate headline catalyst for this leg up in the index markets. Just keeping our eyes out.
NQ on the 5.
Okay, ES is at its high of day. It touched. It just came back 1 bar. That's a 3,000 level bull on the ES. Okay, I don't want to mess with that. So I'm seeing ES here. ES is a mess. ES a mess over here. But look what just came in here on the ES. Okay, after a 3,000 level bear, they put in right back behind it a 4,000 level
So we have
bull.
the Eurozone
So
consumer confidence.
I don't know. There's a lot of juice in there
Interested.
at the high of day here on ES, being kind of the guidepost. Don't want to be giving any back here. Let's see. Hearing buyers on the tape. You have an HMD right here. Let's see how they play it. Can the bears hold that? They did. Okay. So bears just held the first position. Have we seen a crack of a green? Yes, we did. Okay. Bears might be taking over control here. We cracked the dot. I'm going to go ahead and add on the pierce right here, back behind it. Here in sellers, basically a piercer right back behind it. Add on the green cross. So I'm just basically taking a piercer play here. Now there's a power headshot. Got a dot for it. See if the bears are going to hold that dot. Did for a moment. Hearing the buyers come back right into it. King timing.
Double delta NQ on the 4.
Double dot. And to position. $20, $30. Okay, we saw 30. Okay, so I will have to peel half at my POE. Yeah, that dot did get popped. Ooh, green dot coming in here. Fire test here. Okay, they kind of got smoked. He didn't really hold it, but the green dot is still sitting there. Here in sellers, are they going to come down for me? Looking for 35 ticks for target 1. Oh, we currently are neutral, so I might be able to get all the way to 50. Let's see. There's 35, 47, 46.
Double delta NQ on the 4.
Oh, 46 was the most. There's 50. I'll pull half. See if I can hold to an opposing signal. There's 90. There's 100 ticks at the bottom of the channel.
Double delta NQ on the 4.
Getting greedy, trying to hold out for any more. There's my green. I should be exiting here. I'm going to try to add on a Seuss. See if it's got any more in it. All the way down to the bottom of the channel. And I'll take it right there, all the way to the diamond. Let's go. Let's go. Beautiful. So it kind of started with the Super AO. Hello, 10.4. That is a very large number. At the same time, we had a 14 over there that made the peel. But up there at the high of day, thank goodness, on the ES, we did end up getting a little help there. I was keeping that in the corner of my eye. We had the 17.3 and the Ready DD. That is a delta shift on the S&P. So keep the S&P nearby as your guidepost. As ES points, so NQ goes, and NQ just rocked it out. Beautiful blaze right there. I think since the little dude says he hadn't had breakfast yet there, I'm going to call it right there. I'm going to go grab some breakfast. I got a call later there with Google. We've been working with a lot of fun stuff there. We chatting with George here in a little bit as well. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out here this morning with me. It is 10:08. If you do me a favor, smash that like button before you head out. Drop a comment down below after the video later on. Let me know what your favorite part of the trades here were this morning. What was your favorite trade? I would love to see that there in the comments. We'll be doing some giveaways on Friday. On Friday, we will also be putting a discount on Lifetime. It will be directly Lifetime. However, we did extend the current lease to own option there on the website through the end of the month there. So you got 8 days on that. The 90% off of Apex did expire last night. I kind of gave you guys that last shot on that, but we are now working with Tradeify. If you guys have seen Tradeify, I like that they've got their daily payout stuff. I like their end of day stuff there. So if the 90% off of Apex isn't there, go use our code ALGOBOX for Tradeify, and I think you'll like it. There's a lot of great videos out there on the Tradeify guys over there. I like some of their stuff going on there, and they're compatible with us. Had a great chat with their CEO. I liked our conversation, respectful. Unlike there's a few cuckoos out there, but I like those guys over there at Tradeify. Anyhow, I will catch you guys tomorrow morning. Oh, this afternoon. I knew there was something. I'm getting that update video for you guys here this afternoon. So I'm going to go grab some breakfast. The full update video on all the features, the new features, and this foundational release. If you haven't gotten 11.1.5.8, get it. You will love it. I will catch you guys tomorrow morning in the live stream. Thanks for hanging out. See ya.